Andrew, I love you. Physics sucks. Let's move on.
Papa Flammy's Advent Calendar.
Here. Good morning, fellow mathematicians. Welcome back to
one of the last videos of this year's Papa Flammy's Advent Calendar. And it has been quite the ride. It was a lot of fun and I was able to keep up with everything. Yes, I'm so proud of myself, boy. And the last 3 videos are just gonna be fun and relaxed videos. And trust me, the Christmas video is gonna be the best thing you have seen all year. So definitely be prepared for that. It's gonna be a masterpiece. Oh Lord. Oh. But before we dive into today's video, don't forget to use code to get 15% over on everything on my Teespring shop, as well as 10% over on everything on stemmerch.com. So check it out and support the channel this way. And maybe you can see it already on my screen over here, but today it's time for a meme review. Meme review! I think my windows are open. Oh, never mind that. And I don't want to waste any further time. I got coffee. I got an internet connection. I got 1 bar, so that should be enough down here in Andrew's basement. And yeah, we are gonna take a look over on mathematic memes as always for the annual meme review here on this channel. So let's go. Okay, let us dive right in with the first May. Let's see what they got in stock for us. I haven't looked at this page in ages, so there should probably be some nice new memes over here. Okay, the first one. A square can be negative. Sad cat face. A zero product can be composed of non-zero elements. Even sadder, cat face. Multiplication isn't always commutative. Some infinities are bigger than others. Internal screeching. That one was actually pretty good. I think I'm going to use this as the starting meme. So whoever made it, Aaron, thank you for the great meme. That's going to be the starting meme of today's episode in the introduction. That was great, thank you. That was a good laugh. We got a Gaussian bell curve. At the lower end, with 0.1% of all people, some infinities, for example natural numbers, are bigger than others, even numbers. No. They got the same cardinality. I think that's the joke here. The low end at the IQ scale of mathematicians, I don't know. Right in the middle, where we got the normal distribution, highest point, infinity is infinity. There is only 1. I don't believe that most people believe this, right? I don't think so. And then we got the low end on the right hand side with the very smart boy. Some infinities, for example real numbers, are bigger than others, natural numbers. Yeah, that is indeed true. Oh, that is totally true. Who in the 50% thinks infinity is infinity? I'm wondering that too. Just saw this option while editing a text. Mr. Fermat will be very pleased, lol. Narrow. The margins. It's so narrow. I can't fit my proof in there. For sure you got a very formidable proof, my dear lord. Mr. Fermat. Oh, and then we got the top contributor. This is latex. Oh, perfect. And we are currently offline. That is amazing. My internet connection has failed me. Okay, so this right here seems to be a popular meme format at the moment. At the lower end, we got searches-free probability theory. No probability theory shouldn't be free. Searches-free probability. I'm confused. I don't get it. I love me some infinitely large random matrices. I don't recall ever being charged for doing probability theory. It only got 84 likes, so I don't think this is going anywhere. Next one. Can I have... What? We already have at home. The thing at home is... I'm growing out of this shit. I don't understand anything. And he wasn't even an algebraic geometer. I can see that this right here is a projection in some kind of way. This seems to be a projection of the curve over here, but... What? Only PhD in singularity theory to understand. What the fuck? I don't get it. Let's move on. Don't disappoint me, please. Kelvin the Curious. He protect. He also attack. But most importantly, he canonically pull back. Sent this in another server and they asked if this was engineering math because the first one was ohms and angular frequency. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing to my boy Stokey? Integrating the angular frequency over the resistance, and they claim to know physics. Even an engineer should know. That's nonsensical, yeah. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Been through that phase. Nobody. 12-year-olds trying to prove the gold-bust conjecture. Yeah, I think we've all been there in some kind of way. I first heard about gold-bust conjecture in an absolutely stupid movie. Like 5 people or something were captured inside of a room. And then they had to do some bullshit riddles, and one of the guys said, yeah, this is just gold-bust conjecture, and I'm gonna prove it. And then I felt so smart back in the days to know about gold-bust conjecture and what it kind of meant. And then I was asking about it in class, and then our teacher said, no, don't ask about that. There's stuff in mathematics, crazy stuff that you just won't understand. And then that was everything he said about it. So yeah. A+ maths teacher not even trying to explain shit because gold-bust conjecture is kind of easy to understand and explain from just a mathematical standpoint, but he refused to do anything about that. I think he just wasn't able to recall what gold-bust conjecture was, and he was just letting it rest there and not saying anything about it before saying anything wrong. Yeah. That's not a good teacher. If I were in that position, I would say, yeah, I'm going to read into that once again and we can talk about it next time around. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. But we've all been there, I think. There's so much to read. I'm not going to read through that. Is there a curse of the Fields medal? No. Every time I study quantum field theory, everything on a bagel. Feynman had toast bro for breakfast. It is still correct when the book says 2 factorial, 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 factorial. When your book says the answer is 2 factorial, but then you realize it's okay. Good maths that looks like bad maths. Yeah, it's like those Facebook riddles where they say the answer is 5 with a little exclamation mark, and then everyone is just being so smart and says, no, the answer is not 120. It's 5. It's so funny. Goodness. Oh Lord. 144 likes. Kind of deserved, I suppose. I don't know. Writing an interesting report for my numerical anal class. The keen observer will perceive an issue. Chairs and body parts are typically expected to be found above the ground, so our solution appears erroneous. I conclude then to accept these results as is, since the goal of this project was related to numerical analysis rather than mathematical modeling. Proceed from there and take the physical interpretation of the results with a grain of salt. This is what I imagine Andrew's PhD to look like, so is this final paper. Yeah, so I have studied this thing for 6 years, but honestly, I have no idea what we have found out. So I'm just gonna call it quits there, I suppose. And I got a bunch of infinities in there that don't make any sense, but we are just going to say that they got regularized and yeah, they all cancel out. They all cancel out. But take it with a grain of salt. This is probably what Andrew did, and I'm 100% certain that his PhD thesis is gonna look like this. And it's probably not gonna be a PhD thesis, it's gonna be a PhD thesis. Andrew, I love you. Physics sucks. Let's move on. That moment when you are too far in the project to bother. That was great. It probably commutes. I don't know. When I see diagrams like this, that's just ridiculous. One then checks that the following diagram commutes. I mean, yeah. Probably makes sense. I'm not too much into this kind of mathematics, never been. But they always looks hella funny, just like the shit that Mochizuki brought up in all of his papers. What the fuck? Just invert the arrows, I suppose, and then call it quits. He's about to say his first words. The ultrafilter mono on set has a canonical extension to the virtual double category rel of sets, functions, and binary relations. Although rel is a pseudo double category and this monad is a strict functor, eta is only oplex. The U monoids in rel can be identified with topological spaces by an observation originally due to bar. In this context, they are often referred to as relational beta modules, where beta is another name for U. The what? This reminds me of this one meme, this one Breaking Bad meme, which is just fucking hilarious, and it was my all-time favorite meme of 2023. It was so niche, but it was just so fucking hilarious. Give me a second. Still have this one saved up in my meme repository folder. Jesse. A thing is that which has a minimal description. What? According to Programs as Diagrams by Dasko Pavlovich in section 2.3.2, a type is encoded by an idempotent operator of programs, and the idempotency only holds if there is an element of that type. An element of a type is just a specific thing, and the program is just a specification or description. If we put a well-ordering on decidable programs by their complexity, then the idempotency implies there is a minimal program for that type if and only if that type is inhabited by a specific element. And then Walter asks, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? I just love the Breaking Bad meme community. This is just... Breaking Bad is so serious. It's an all-time favorite show of mine, and then this shit pops up once in a while and you just think, what the fuck? This is so great. Oh my goodness. I could laugh tears at this. This is just too good. This is just way too fucking good. Oh lord. I'm kidding. Today's math students can do arithmetic anyways. Ancient math students. Something Romanian numerals. Today's math students. I gave up when they added letters in math. That is so true. That is so true. They are all giving up. Like seriously, I'm asking questions in 9th grade and they have to calculate something, square root of a squared plus square root of a squared over 2. And they take their calculator and they try to type it in some kind of way, and then they are seriously asking me, Mr. Felau, there is no A on my calculator, what am I gonna do? 9 years of school and mathematics for nothing! Nothing! Useless! 5 more memes and then we are gonna take a look at the shithole called Reddit. Math memes. For like 3 memes, and then I'm probably gonna be burned out because the memes over there are just top tier trash at all times. That subreddit sucks dick. So, 5 more to go. Is there a Chinese version? That was racist, right? Is there a Chinese version of 3 blue, 1 brown over there? 3 blue, 1 1 brown. I'm so sorry, my Chinese fellas. My 2% of... No. Do I even have Chinese viewers? I don't know. Probably like 0.2% of all viewers. I don't know. And don't even bother with x to the y is equal to y to the 3x. Solving x to the y is equal to y to the x in q. That works out. That is fine, I suppose. Solving x to the y equals to y to the 2x in q. I suppose you need to include roots in that field, right? Yeah, I think you need to extend your field Q by the square root of D to make this work. But I'm not too certain about that. Is there no way this... No, I don't think this works out for any kind of integer solution, right? Except for... Okay, 0 to the 0th power is not defined in here. It's a limit situation. 1 to the... No. There is... For x and y being equal to 1, that works out. But other than that, I think we are pretty much stuck. God damn it, mate. I did real anal today, be honest. I showed a limit exists, be honest. I let epsilon be arbitrary in quarters today. Thank you. Yeah, this is what I always said, like in functional anal. Prove that, and then you need to come up with the exact sequence for this example to work out or to find a counterexample. It was just absolutely hilarious. Let blah 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 be a subsequence of the subsequence of that sequence. And by that, it's gonna be convergent. And then we can just call it a day, I suppose. Yeah, I remember taking real anal. Oh yeah. I'll change him. ddx. e to the x. A moment of silence for the poor girl. She tried her best, I suppose. When she knows she can't, she'll become dy. That is indeed true. Oh my goodness. It is so sad. We now prove theorem 2.1. Theorem 2.1. You always need a base case to terminate recursion. Proof. See proof of theorem 2.1. Chaotic good. I understand. I do indeed understand. Why does this only have 345 likes? No, this seriously deserves more. That's a good recursion joke. That is really a good one. I like this one. Big O, an orgasm, usually intense. He got me to the Big O last night by Stala Pureheart on June 29, 2002. That is not a good Drake, but the good Drake is Big O notation. Big O notation is a mathematical notation that describes the limiting behavior of a function when the argument tends towards a particular value of infinity. Big O is a member of a family of notations invented by Paul Bachmann, Edmund Landau and others collectively, called Bachmann-Landau notation or asymptotic notation. Beautiful. I love Big O. Makes my life so much easier, especially in limits and when calculating, for example, series or sometimes also expansions when you do integrals. One more meme and then over to the shithole we call Reddit. Last one, please be good. Yahoo! 81 likes. This is bound to be terrible. In 1957, he was invited to visit Harvard by Oskar Zariski, but the offer fell through when he refused to sign a pledge promising not to work to overthrow the United States government. A refusal which he was warned threatened to land him in prison. The prospect of prison did not worry him, so long as he could have access to books. Books suck dick. And with that out of the way, over to Reddit. Alright, grande finale. It's Reddit time. This community has a recap now. Better not click on it. Let's take a look at 3 hot memes and then we are done for today. I can't bear this any longer. Not on Reddit. That's just not possible. Man, I love linear algebra. Correct answer. Your answer. I hate when stuff like this shows up. We had the same thing in linear algebra back in the day. It was called Moodle and we had to put our answers in or click on answers or whatever. And sometimes, even though it was correct, it showed us that it was incorrect. For example, where stuff like this happened is when you have a fraction and you want to type a negative 1/3, for example. The negative needed to be at the front. If you put it into the numerator or denominator, it showed wrong. Was just the most outrageous stuff ever and fucking annoying. Yeah, I can understand where he's coming from. That's just seriously annoying. New proof just dropped. This is from my cursed video. I hope someone is addressing that. No one's addressing it. What the hell? That is my meme? Oh, goodness. I can't believe it. Someone stole my meme. It's not like I'm making a video about memes and then reacting to it. What? Y is equal to natural log of xm minus Mary Xmas. No, that is just fucking stupid. I don't like this one. Last meme and then we are done for today. Oh, goodness. We even did 4 memes over here. That is amazing. 100 times 0 is equal to 0 squared. You can't take the natural log here because it's not in its domain. No, that is fucking stupid. That is not funny and it doesn't deserve 531 likes. That's just fucking stupid. Let's click on the recap shit. What the 3 million people visited this year. Hey. 12 million votes were cast this year. And posts like this went straight to the top. Huge news in math. I have successfully narrowed down the last digit of pi to be one of 9 digits. That is so funny. Even though there are 10 digits. He forgot 0. What a fucking idiot. And so many people liked it. 36,000 views. These were the top 3 posts. I bought a cow for $800. I sold it for $1,000. I bought it again for... No. It doesn't make no sense, obviously. What the fuck? I'm facing the same direction. Which side are you on? I have no idea and circle have no edges. That is just straight up hilarious and I was laughing my ass off. That meme is way funnier with the limpao. Like the video if you know about this meme. Yeah, that's it for today with the meme review. We got a bunch of good ones, but most of those over here, except for the first one, were absolute trash. Nothing more to be expected of Reddit, I suppose. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to subscribe to the channel for one annual meme review and also the next 2 videos which are gonna come, which are gonna be bangers too, I suppose. Don't forget to check out my spring shop and also stamage.com. And up in the next video, I wish you guys a fabulous day. See ya!